Okay, so what does dignity mean to me? I think that dignity is basically founded on a sense of security at home. In Australia, the majority of us live in a house that is warm, secure, a place that we feel safe. And around the world, in some parts of Australia too, but in slum conditions, in villages where they don't have access to basic services, to food, live in impoverished communities, they don't get this feeling of safety in their own home environment. I think it's important that dignity in living in a safe environment is a precursor to any other human rights. Amnesty International used to focus on bigger overarching things like freedom and security, right to free speech, but none of these rights can be achieved if we don't have a basic safe environment to start from. The right to education, the right to healthcare, all of these things are dependent upon whether we have enough money to access these services. So I think that this refocusing of Amnesty's campaign onto dignity and focus on social, cultural and economic rights is really important. I also think that the Asia Pacific Youth Network is really important because by getting activists from different areas to all have their voice and express their different opinions on how this affects their own community, gives us much more insight into how to address these issues. You have to ask people that are living in these bad conditions what the right way is to help them. You can't just impose ideas of what you think will help get them out of poverty. You have to actually engage in a dialogue and conversation. That's what I think.